What is going on, everyone? My name is Alex, and I am the sole developer behind the game Let's Live. Today is the third developer message and the 2-month progression update video. So with that being said, I will be showing you guys everything that I have worked on so far, along with everything that still needs to be done, obviously, what needs to be fixed if there's any bugs or anything like that. And then at the end of it, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys tweeted to me the other day. I put out a tweet asking if you had any questions to ask them to me so that I could try and answer them in this third developer message. So I hope you guys enjoy. There's a lot of things that I want to show you, and hopefully I can do it in a good, timely manner. So with that being said, I'm just going to hit the play button and have my character load in right over here by all of these items, and I'm just gonna pick up some of these items for the sake of having them. So make the screen large, and I do apologize, I have a mechanical keyboard, so that may get a little bit obnoxious, but we're just gonna play along with it the best that we can. So we're gonna take that shotgun and the rounds. Let's see here, that's a working one. I'm just trying to get some of the working items, because a lot of these I still have to make blueprints towards. I gotta put a battery and a light to that source still. We've got wood chest, the hammer, and the axe. The AK I can set up. It's simple. I just need to do it because I haven't migrated. But so, as you guys can see, we do have some character items already. We've got a shotgun, which there is a reload sound. There is a fire sound. This is not the shotgun that I want. There will be a pump shotgun just like the other game did, just like Just Survive. We do have an AR style gun, which is pretty close. The sounds I don't like. I will be changing the sounds. I think, yeah, the pistol sound I'm not even too much of a fan of. So those are all things that I plan on changing and personalizing myself still. The day-night cycle is doing really well. I need to put a moon in here, and I need to fix this ringing that's happening. That's only because of the sky sphere. I need to change the size of the sky sphere so that it doesn't do that. So that's a simple fix. But the weather's doing really good. The sunrise looks really nice and natural. The sky looks good. I'm personally liking the fog. I don't know about you guys. You can tell me how you feel. But now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the rest of this this little show by ride, because once I get into this vehicle, I still need to fix being able to get out. When I get out, my character teleports down below the map and I fall forever. So that's something that still needs to be fixed. But we're going to get in the vehicle, and we're going to use this vehicle to just kind of look at some of the other areas on the map that I've made. Once I've driven around a little bit, I will back out and show you the full scape of the map and exactly what we're working with. So as you guys can see, we've got some really good factory buildings going on over here. Some warehouse buildings. These are apartments that are going to be fully furnished and lootable. You can walk in and out of all of these buildings. There's a second story factory building right here. And then if you guys remember, up above, this is where the villas were from some earlier previews. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to drive a little bit, have some experience with this car, and we're going to look at some of the roads that we've got going on here. So if you guys notice, this vehicle has lights. The lights can be turned on and off. So I don't need the lights right now, but it got dark really fast, so I'm going to put the lights back on. I'm going to change them so that they project further out. And we're going to continue on this dirt road we've got going on here. So this dirt needs to have the grass removed because I clearly cannot see where the road is at night. The road has evaded me. But look at the landscape. We've got nice tall mountains for building. We've got good forestry area. And all of these trees are going to be harvestable resources. All of them are going to be trees that you can pickaxe and collect wood from. And you should be able to use all of these resources that would be necessary for base building and crafting items and things of that nature. So if you can see off in the distance, we are actually getting up towards the actual roaded area. So we're coming up to where there's an actual street ahead. And this is where I started implementing streets to go all the way across and through towns and things of that nature. If we go this way, we head towards towns. If we go this direction, we go out into the mountain range out there, where I would assume a lot of people that are going to be enjoying base building are going to be probably putting a lot of their main bases, if not their only base. And my character is actually going to die here of dehydration. So this is going to be something where after my character dies, we are going to move into having the full map view for you guys. But so what's happening here is my character is losing hydration and his hunger is going down, and then sooner or later it's going to start affecting my health points. And these are all going to be changed still. The times on these are going to be changed and how fast you're affected. So here we come into town. This is going to be kind of like the PV area. Going to have many warehouse buildings, many apartments, houses. I have different skins for all of these, so I just have to change these and relay them out. We're going to have different little community homes. And then my character's not going to make it into the next area, but I will show you guys in editor some of the other areas that we've got going on so far in Let's Live. I hope you guys all enjoy this so far. You've been really awesome and supportive. I really do appreciate it. So as you see, I have died. I can still control my vehicle though, ironically enough. Okay, well, I respawned. So that's something that I still need to do. Like I said, the vehicle and the roads are something that I just put into the game last night. So all of this stuff that's happening obviously is going to be fixed. But now we're going into an area that's off-road. So all of this is a different area of the map where now we actually have an up-down terrain. And I'm going to follow this to the best of my ability, because we've got a cool area that I'd like to show you guys. And it's right over here. We still need to take this thing off some sweet jumps. Oh, got two-wheeled on it. Okay, alright. So we're rolling into a farm area now, which is kind of cool. Here you can see some of the zombie characters that we've got. Current male, female zombie characters that will be implemented in the game. We've got some sheds, like some farm sheds over here. We've got shack-looking houses. We've got rough farm terrain. Oh, I don't want to get stuck. Okay, alright. But this is something that I think you guys would really like. This is what those warehouses would look like when they're fully furnished. Look familiar? I think that these look pretty familiar. I need to be able to drive better. But so I think I've given you guys enough of a drive around of what's currently in Let's Live. The rest I'm going to just show you real fast over an editor so that you can just get an idea of exactly what the map looks like. This was more of a map showcase than anything. Like I said, there's a lot of things that still need to be fixed, but they are all going to be fixed nonetheless. So as you can see, as I zoom out, this is where we started over in, you know, the kind of, I guess, if you were to zoom out on the map, it'd be where Governor's Mansion used to be. And now this is the vehicle. I drove and showed you these buildings over here. And then the path that I definitely did not take was this one here out to the main road. And so now what I'm going to do is, let me get rid of the fog in the atmosphere and speed this up. So the green outline currently is the roadmap area. If you guys can see the green outline here, this is a dirt road out through here from this main northwest corner. And then we've got a mainstay road that comes through here and wraps all the way around through this area and connects to this road, where it goes to the out of boundaries area where I'm going to put, you know, some more things that you guys can go out to loot for, and you know, another point of interest. And then this road connects and goes all the way from the east, the southeast, all the way north up into the central north area down in here. And then if we go back down in, this path is where I took through the town over by where PV used to be, and this area here is just kind of a new point of interest that I made, the farm area. There's going to be a point of interest here, along with some other point of interest that have yet to be made. The one thing that is going to be a little bit different from what you guys are familiar in Just Survive is there is going to be these windmills, or these air windmills on top of these mountains, and that is solely just out of a design difference. So there's still a lot of things that need to be done, a lot of things that need to be implemented, but this is the current progress, and this is what's been done within 2 months. I hope you guys enjoyed this, especially because it's longer than 2 minutes and 20 seconds compared to what they allow me to put on Twitter. I really do appreciate the support. The support's been really, really awesome. I can't say that enough. And I'm gonna, you know, just explain that real fast by pulling over the Twitter. And so there's already another question in here, but I'm gonna go back to my tweet. That's not the right one. Here it is. So I just asked if you guys were interested to ask me a question for the Q&A, and you could just respond to me below. Somebody responds, and I don't understand why this shows up. I don't know if they tweeted a question and then deleted it or what, but I'm sorry that I can't answer whatever was here. But I'm just going to go through, I guess, from the most recent backwards and respond to them in depth, and then try and give, you know, the standard character allotted response on Twitter. So will the players Pride E5K or Pride K Pride 5K. I'm sorry, I butchered the hell out of these names. Twitter names are sometimes hard to understand, but I do apologize. Uh, Pride asks, will the players have the option to build anywhere they want on the map, like the early days of JAS, or are we going to be able to build bases as big as we want, or is there going to be a restriction of 4 decks per clan or something like that? So I know exactly what he's talking about. I am really thinking that I'm going to block out point of interest, main cities, and things like that, just out of fairness. I don't want people building their bases there and just like controlling cities that hard. That's just my honest opinion. I don't plan on doing a serious type of deck restriction per clan because there used to be really awesome, huge bases in early days, and I thought those were really cool. So I personally don't plan on doing that, but if there's a reason to do that for frame rate or performance issues, that would probably be the reason. And I would try and keep the restrictions higher than 4, obviously. Um, so thank you, Pride. I'll respond to that later in a shorter response. But if you watch the video, obviously you'll see it. Jordan asks, do you plan on having large zombie hordes at nights and stuff? So yeah, I plan on having the same idea of the spawn based on proximity and activity. So the more active you are in an area for a longer amount of time, the more and more the zombies keep growing and keep coming for you. So it keeps the players from wanting to just stand and camp in one area for the most part. So they will keep spawning just from you being in the area. But then if you're active, it will have a multiplier to have more of them spawn. That is the plan. Jordan, dude, thank you for the question. I think that a lot of people wanted to know that, so hopefully for those of you watching, that answers that question. Ninja asks, he actually has a few, which is appreciated, so I'm going to try and answer all of them. Will there be weather rotation, such as snow, sun, rain? I want there to be, since I'm a singular person, if I can do it in an automatic fashion that somehow just implements the seasons pretty close to our seasons, that would be cool. I would like it to play like that, so the seasons would just change with, the seasons that happen in the actual world. That would be interesting. If I could do that really simply, I will. Otherwise, maybe not. It would be something that I would change manually in an update every once in a while. That would probably be the best that I could do until we see what happens as the game continues to progress and grow. How many types of zombies will there be? There's currently 3 different types. There's a male type, a female type, and then the advanced, kind of like the Screamer or Screecher from Just Survive. It's a ghoul type looking thing. You guys can see it in the header of the YouTube page. So there's 3 types. I've got to make some different skins so that they don't all look the same, but that's the current zombie collection, and I want to add more. It's just a matter of making them. Will there be events and challenges to do? Yes. The one thing that I don't think Just Survive did enough was have enough community involvement in terms of logging on and playing, giving players reason to get into the game and actually play, put the time in, other than just enjoyment for the fact of enjoying the game. Like actually giving players a drive to try and PvP against other people, or raiding bases, or looting stuff, or doing other things. And I do plan on having secret special challenges based off of items that are rarely found within the game, and combining those with other items to award people maybe skins or certain things like that. I would like there to be a lot of daily challenges and events that keep community involvement on a day-to-day basis. That's my plan. I want this to be something where people are like, there's a new thing for me to do today in Let's Live. I need to go see what it is because I could get something really cool from it. And then Bossnage, I'm sorry if I butchered that, Bossnage asks, Do you plan on adding community-made skins in the future? So I'm gonna base this off of like what they do over on Rust. I would love to do that. I think that's really cool. Mainly because that is something that allows the community to be involved. I'm really, really big on that because Daybreak was really terrible with that. And it seems like if you just listen to the community and try your best to give them what they're looking for, or if not the exact thing in a variant, that's probably the best way to create a game that's successful. I mean, you're making a game for people to play, so the people that enjoy the game and want to play it, you should probably try and follow them as best as you can without showing favoritism, obviously. The whole goal for me is to make a game that feels and acts the way Just Survive did for all of you guys to play. And you guys have been really, really awesome with the support, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to continue the best that I can. And like I said, there's things that need to be fixed, but I'm working every day doing a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's been really, really fun. So, with that all being said, I do appreciate all of the support from everybody. All really good questions. I hope you guys got the answers you're looking for. If not, and you still have questions, make sure you let me know down below. There's going to be more developer messages here. Hopefully not of this length, but I like to be thorough and I like to just give you guys pretty much everything that I talked about. There's probably not going to be a lot of cuts and edits out from this because there's just not a lot for me to cut and edit out. Pretty straightforward in terms of where the game has come from over the past 2 months. You guys can look at a lot of the old photos and videos that are uploaded on the Twitter page. You can see that a lot of work has been put into this, and you know, there's only positive stuff for the future of it as long as the support's there. So keep the support strong. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys tell anybody that you know that's talking about, you know, missing Just Survive or wanting to bring back Just Survive, that there's a game out there that's going to hopefully give them that feel that they're missing. And yeah, keep the support coming. I really do appreciate it. Remember, you guys can always email me at letslivegame at gmail.com. And if there's anything else, you can always tweet at me over at the Let's Live Game Twitter page. But with that being said, thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next developer message.